on, dude. So you said you were here to keep everyone. Absolutely. Is it enabled? Cool. Okay. You said you're here to keep it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's nicer than I expected. Oh, Odin.
Hi, Odin.
You said you're here to keep everyone safe.
Everybody, your right to peacefully protest.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah, everyone exercising the First Amendment. The people let behind the gates of City Hall. Keep everyone safe. Do you know why there's a canine police officer here? I'm just still. Well, I'm just wondering if you had a specific reason that K9 was here.
You have to ask him.
Okay, I will after you. Do you know why EOPS is here?
Why? This is our job to patrol the city.
Okay. Do you know why you're here? Well, I mean, no. That's what patrol does. They patrol your emergency operations.
Service, and we're down here.
Okay. Do you know why you were called instead of a cruiser?
I wasn't called down here
Okay. Do you know why you were assigned here?
because we told there might be a protest down here. They just wanted us to make sure that nobody messed with you guys and make sure everybody was going at their right to be heard.
Okay. I appreciate that. But do you know why emergency operations was sent here for that?
Because patrol's answering calls and we don't want to back up calls for service in the city.
So if it's a Sunday and someone hosts a rally, emergency operations and K9 gets sent?
We're working anyway. We work 24/7.
Right, but so are patrol officers. I guess what I'm really asking here, and I'm of course going to ask them, the K9 officer, the same thing, is why at this protest with maybe 15 people, are there 2 emergency operations vehicles and a K9 vehicle when at protests with about 20 times as many people, maybe 30 or 40, there were one cruiser that stopped by and did not maintain a presence?
That was the idea.
Well, that's exactly why I'm asking you. Why were you assigned here today?
Working that day. I don't know.
Well, I mean, no one from EOPS was there that day. There was just Captain Early, as with every other protest.
I'll tell you.
I guess I'm asking, like, do you know why you were assigned here today?
I was asked.
Okay.
Here and just make sure that everybody was safe.
Okay. So you're here to make sure everyone is safe at a significantly higher level than when there's 2,000 or 3,000 people here. What is your qualification?
Presence there too. You might just not have seen.
Well, you're right. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. When there's a significantly smaller presence of people supporting bringing back immigrants, there's a significantly higher presence of the Worcester Police Department, and I'm trying to ask you why that is, since you are here today.
It's got nothing to do with what people are protesting.
So is it because the Irish thing is happening here at the same time?
Because there are a bunch of things going on downtown. We were asked to come down here.
Who asked you to be down here?
Our captain.
Our captain. Captain Early asked. So in other words, the captain who is normally at these protests sent you here instead.
It was my captain.
Interesting. Okay. And so is that, are you, EOPS 1, were you asked to be in this position with a view of both sites?
We were asked to come downtown and just make sure that everything's peaceful.
Right, but I guess what I'm really trying to say is why... Oh, interesting. Now they're moving. I'm just kind of wondering why you guys were positioned here so visibly across from that protest.
It was down by the library earlier.
I know, but you're here now. Okay, so it is because of the Irish event.
It's because of everything going on.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad you're there,
Not
guys.
naked, but we're here for your safety too, to make sure nobody messes with you, Dave.
So I understand you may genuinely believe that, but when it comes time
I
to...
genuinely not believe that.
No, I believe you believe that, and I guess what I'm really trying to say...
Let me ask you a question. Do you think if somebody was doing something like, say somebody drove by and threw something at you or tried to like run you guys over, we would just sit here and watch it and not intervene?
Well, what I'm saying is what...
For your safety too, Dave.
Well, okay, so if it's on camera, you would press assault charges?
Yes, we would.
Respectfully, no, you don't. I understand where you're coming from. Last night, the officer who watched me and my partner be assaulted declined to file assault charges.
Was I there last night, Dave?
The officer at the desk declined to take a report because, citing, he did not want to go against another officer. So this isn't a you issue. I understand. What? Well, I mean, no. I'm not linking you all together. Look at the badge on you. You linked you all together. You guys defend each other instead of protecting the people.
That's what you think.
No, that's what objectively happens. It's not like what I'm thinking. I'm saying that's how this system functions. So let's take aside whether or not you would do something if you saw someone assault me, or if you saw a camera video of someone assaulted me, whether or not your coworkers would. Bye, puppy. This poor canine has to sit out here all day. I'm sure he's air conditioned, but it's still an inconvenience. What I'm trying to say is, I appreciate that you, as whoever hold to your integrity, would charge someone with assault if you saw it. What this really kind of comes down to is the fact that you do not have to. You have the discretion to choose not to charge someone with assault. And also the fact that you are assigned here, that there are 3 officers who have the discretion to charge people with assault, assigned with an active presence at this protest of 10 or 15 people, when there were 2,000 white people here and and there were 2 cops parked on the side that were just regular route cruisers. So unless your argument is that's because this is a Sunday, there's a systematic problem with Worcester that results in increasing the chances of someone like you, who will press charges if they see an assault, charging someone here. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Like, even if it's your integrity...
Not really, because we rambled on for about 10 minutes, so I kind of got lost.
Okay, so the short version is, because your job is to charge people with assault, and you are placed in places like this, instead of...
Well, we'd like to prevent that before it even happens.
Okay, but I don't think...
That's what a presence is.
No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. So in other words, got it.
This isn't a perfect world.
No, I get what you mean. You're saying that police presence prevents crimes because... So here's the thing. Your existence is based on the concept of 2 things. 1, it prevents crimes, and 2, it helps people. I'd like you to recognize how many people have actually been harmed by your career and your coworkers in your pursuit of helping others. And you don't have to, but I think you should, for the sake of society and being able to do your job with compassion. Have a really good day. Yeah, I know. He shouldn't be here. Why are you at a protest? Hey. What?
How you doing, David?
Good. What was your name and badge number?
Badge 406.
406? Why are you assigned at a protest?
I was told to come here by my command staff.
Today? Have you ever been assigned to a rally with the dog before? Is that common? Interesting. I've never seen one at one of the ones where there were 2,000 white people, just the ones protesting immigrant issues. Okay, but your commanding officer, that would be Captain Early, told you to come here today? Okay, were you aware that the people who were organizing this had asked for there not to be police so that people felt safe? Okay. Well, I guess thanks for doing your job, as harmful as it might be. You too.